I think the anatomy of women in Jesus' time was probably very different than nowadays. Maybe there's some blockage. All I know is nothing ever happens to me when I step outside of religion. Now I'm more on the Islamic side because I cannot read the Bible. And that's another thing. Like, back in Jesus' time, women didn't read the books of Moses. And so nowadays we can't just go off of their preaching, because a lot of times they're not telling us everything. They're preaching wrong. They're feeding us pork, like things that say that we'll never have entry into heaven on earth, or wherever that heaven is. I'm starting to think that the anatomy of woman was very different. Like, I started, like, I mean, even the female breasts, like, maybe they were producing milk before they had babies, or maybe none of this was even relevant. Maybe, people had sex and the baby came and the baby drank water, or I don't know. Like, I'm totally lost, like, because everything is happening different. Like, some women say that they don't produce enough milk to feed the baby, or they even had started bleeding while feeding the baby. Then they're saying that now it's possible for us to lactate before pregnancy, and that's probably something that a lot of people cannot do. Like, it's not natural. Um, Maybe through a lot of you'll probably be abstaining from sex for like the rest of your life by the time you start producing milk. I mean, maybe there's blockage. Maybe, people don't want us to just produce and multiply and just produce and multiply, and it's going to be difficult. You probably will have to stay alone for a very long time before you start seeing any results. They're trying to get rid of us, I think. Definitely.